So while it feels like things are happening to you, nothing is happening to you. It's all being invited by you. Oh, but why would I invite rude people? Or why would I invite construction people that don't do a good job? Why would I invite things I do not want? And we say, you invite them through your attention to them. So if we were standing in your physical shoes and we understood that we were the inviters of everything that happens to us, we would get on a sort of rampage of selective sifting that would say, I'm going to find my 10 favorite things about everything that I find myself focused upon. So if you're pondering your mother, find 10 favorite things. If you're pondering your sister, find 10 favorite things. If you're thinking about your work, find 10 favorite things. If you come into a hotel, find 10 favorite things. If you need a new person, find 10 favorite things. If you're thinking about your relationship, find 10 favorite things. In other words, start orienting yourself to looking for those things that are already positive. And what begins to happen is you begin to set a tone so that only things like your favorite things can come into your vibrational range. But when you get on a rampage of fixing things, when you say, well, there's a flaw here, I need to fix it, or there's an error happening here, I need to fix it, or there's something wrong over here, then what happens is you, without even meaning to, get on this rampage where you find your 10 least liked things. And then you find your 10 least liked things. And before you know it, you have activated a vibration within you that is so different from what you want that everywhere you go, people are misbehaving. People who are smart are acting dumb. People who usually don't make mistakes are making mistakes. People who are usually nice aren't nice. Traffic that usually flows doesn't flow. Food that usually tastes good doesn't taste good. In other words, everything in your experience begins to reflect the center from which you are attracting. What we're wanting you to understand is that the prime of your life is always in the moment of alignment. That's what prime is. That's what sexual ecstasy is. It's that moment of alignment, you see. And so how you keep it alive is by making lists of positive aspects, by looking for reasons to feel good. A lot of people, what happens to them is that they get into relationships where they find fault and find fault and find fault, and then they think the best thing is to just leave the relationship, and then they go someplace else, and they have that flurry of new interest and excitement, but before they know it, they fall right back into those patterns. The best experience, and we're not trying to talk you into staying with anyone or to moving on, that's not the point that we're making. We're just saying that wherever you are standing, you have the option of coming into alignment with who you are or not. And when you consistently take the option of lining up first and lining up first, then you discover that whatever relationship, wherever you are standing, it continues to blossom and give you everything that you are wanting. You have to realize that when you are having a relationship with someone, that you are collectively putting new and improved things in vibrational escrow. And when you turn consistently to evaluate and talk about and contemplate what's in that vibrational reality and tune yourself to it, this relationship that gave birth to it, and now your attunement with it, it has to just get better and better and better. Relationships have ups and downs. You have things you agree on and things you don't agree on. But if you care about how you feel, you must see your partner through the eyes of Source. And if you consistently see your partner through the eyes of Source, then you consistently use your partner as an excuse to line up with Source energy. And when you consistently use someone as your excuse to line up with Source energy, you're going to have a really good relationship with that person. And when you consistently use that person as your excuse not to line up with Source energy, you're going to come to resent them. You're going to come to wish that you weren't together, you see. The person, and we mean this in the nicest way, is irrelevant. You're just using them as your excuse to line up or not line up. And when someone has the very delicious good fortune of being your object of attention and your deliberate reason to line up, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, are you all in for a glorious, delicious ride. The best relationship to have is one where you say to the other, I figured it out. My happiness is not dependent on anything you do. Wouldn't you just love somebody to say that to you and mean it? And really mean it? It's my job to be joyful. Now hear it. And you're irrelevant to my joy. Does it still sound good? You gotta mean it. You are irrelevant to my joy. Now, at first it sounds off because you want to be relevant to their joy. But if you're relevant to their joy, then you're relevant to their pain and relevant to their success. And before you know it, it's gonna turn on you. If you promise someone that you'll keep them happy, big trouble ahead. If you'll say to them, it is my absolute promise to you that I will keep myself in vibrational alignment with who I really am, with love itself. And whenever I turn and hold you as my object of attention, it is my promise to you that I will have already done the work to have tuned into Source, so I will be showering the eyes of Source all over you. Someone says that to you, go home with them now. It's easy to feel good. It's easy to feel at one. It's easy to like what I see. It's easy to move through it feels real. It feels good. It feels easy. It feels soft and gentle and sure. It feels comfortable. It feels like love. It feels like being loved. It feels like loving. It feels like adoring. It feels like sureness. It feels like certainty. It feels like confidence. It feels like knowing. It feels like being. It feels like me. It feels like home. It feels real. It feels certain. It feels honest. It feels open. It feels open-ended. It feels expansive. It feels delicious. It feels fun. It feels exciting. It feels captivating. It feels enticing. It feels passionate. It feels vital. It feels alive. It feels full. It feels real. It feels like me. You see? Yeah. Now, that's way more than 68 seconds. It's okay to spend money on me, and I really like it when you spend money on me. And when you spend money on me, it makes the two of us click in a very powerful way. And there is abundance in this universe, and I love being the vortex through which dollars flow. And I love being the object of your attention that will absolutely summon more dollars through you. And wouldn't you like to hook up with me? Because I've got powerful desire, and when you hook up with me with my powerful desire, more dollars will flow through you. Somewhere is this wonderful partner who is becoming a match to the desire that I've put out there. In fact, who knows? He might already be lined up and waiting in the wings for me. And now it's just my job to become a vibrational match to my own vision. And my own vision is that we get along really well, that we bring the best out of each other, that we have a good time together, that we're both interested in personal motion forward, that neither one of us has strong dogmatic beliefs that are holding us in a backward place, but we have open, flexible beliefs where we're willing to be who we are but expand together. I love the idea of coming into a relationship with someone who, like me, wants freedom, who can enjoy the togetherness that co-creating in a relationship can bring, but who isn't dependent on me, who is self-sufficient in the joy factor while I am self-sufficient in the joy factor. I can't think of anything more delicious than coming together with someone who's already tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and I'm tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and we're dancing through life together. I want somebody who is interested in thriving. I want somebody who already has money flowing in a very positive way, and I want to add the money that I'm flowing. I want us to have things that both of us are interested in doing, and I want us to be good at what we're doing, and I want us to be eager about what we're doing, and I want us to be expansive about what we're doing, and I want us to have plenty of time to do the things that are our career, while at the same time we're doing the things that are fun to do. I love traveling. I want somebody who likes to travel. I love being physical. I want somebody who likes to be physical. I love beautiful things around me. I want someone who cares about that. It's exciting to me to think about this person that's out there getting in vibrational proximity for me, and I can feel myself, even as I speak here, moving into that place. I know I'm not there all the way. I'm not ready. Universe, thank you for not bringing my mate to me today, but thank you for helping me know that I'm getting closer and closer. I'm actually beginning to feel anticipation. Maybe that's that person. Maybe that's that person. Maybe that's that person. Maybe that's that person. Ooh, isn't it going to be fun? And I believe that when I meet that person, I'm going to know that that's the person. I don't think that there's going to be any confusion about it. I don't think I'm going to have to ask other people's opinion about whether this is the person or not. I think I'm going to know right away. And I think this person's going to know right away. I don't think we're going to have to play that stupid dating game where we pretend like we don't really like each other when we really do like each other for fear that we'll run the other one off. I think we're going to meet up there with equal desire to be together. And I think rockets are going to go off, and we're going to look at each other and we're going to say, How have you been? And I'm so glad to see you. And you were certainly worth waiting for. I'd wait another 5 minutes for you if I had to.
You talk about your relationship in terms of the way it feels. It feels easy. It feels smooth. It feels ever-present. It feels like there's nothing that I have to do. It feels like law of attraction has taken care of it. It feels like it's meant to be. It feels like we're really right for each other. It feels really good to be together. It feels free and easy to be together. Conversation just flows easily. It feels wonderful. It feels like homecoming. When we come into an environment where we're together after we've been apart, it always feels like something is better now that we've rendezvoused than it was just a moment ago when we weren't. It feels free in the sense that there isn't anything that I need to do. It feels easy in the sense that we are just comfortable with one another. It feels progressive in the sense that we are helping one another expand. It feels like love. It feels wonderful to hold someone as my object of attention and feel the fullness of who I am. It's so nice to have someone to love and to know that they don't even have to be lovable in order for me to love them. It feels right because I know that law of attraction has brought it together. It feels simple because I didn't have to bang it into place. I let the powerful laws of the universe deliver it to me. I look forward to the unfolding of this. There isn't anything I have to do or need to do. I so trust in the laws of the universe. And by the way I feel right now, I know that I'm allowing the universe to deliver to me what I put into my vortex. I recognize that I can't even articulate it with any sort of specifics, everything that I put there, because I've been putting it there over such a long period of time. But I feel confident, I'm sure that what I put there has amassed into something that's really wonderful. And I know that law of attraction will lovingly deliver to me the clues to get me to where I'm wanting to be. I feel no lack or no absence in not knowing right now, this red hot minute, who it is or where they are or when they will come or how we will meet. None of that matters. All of that is irrelevant. Law of Attraction's got that all queued up. All I have to know is it's going to be fun in the unfolding. It will feel easy and smooth. My work is done. My life experience has caused me to do the work, and now I'm just deconstructing any thought that would make any trouble in the pathways that I've been orchestrating. The pathways have been laid. Law of Attraction knows those powerful pathways. There's no way that I can possibly miss on this. This isn't something that's iffy. This isn't something that's tentative. This isn't even something that's only probable. This is something that is absolute. This is something that is sure. This is the way creation works. This is who I am. That's why I've come forth. Life is supposed to be good for me. Everywhere I go, the universe is lining up things for me, and I've now figured out how to be wholly a vibrational match to everything that I've put there, and now my life is about my joyous observation of all of the ramifications and evidence and specifics of what I've been putting there. I've got a feeling that the law of attraction is going to yield to me with great specifics things that are just going to knock me over, and it is only in the seeing of them that I will then remember the vibrational components of when I put them there. I've done a really good job of building this escrow. It's been in motion for a really long time, and I'm just now, because of the relationships I've just recently been living, come to the very conscious awareness that I am now ready to let all of this be yielded to me in the most smooth and comfortable way possible. It's really fun to begin to reap the manifestational benefits of what I've been putting into my vortex for a long period of time. I so love creation. I so love the universe and law of attraction's ability to deliver to me precisely what I've been asking for, and I stand wholly and completely in a state of allowing the universe to yield to me these things, not this thing, these things that I want.